What's up, people? TYS Talk is back in full effect. Hope you enjoy this and hopefully it hit your spirit and enhance your perspective. Today's topic is pretty interesting. I have a friend who called me and asked for some spiritual advice. By the way, if you don't have friends that call you to ask for spiritual advice, or you don't have friends that you can go to for spiritual advice, you need to get some. But make sure that they're really in tune with themselves and really live by it and not talk about it. Anyway, she asked me, how do she, talk about God towards people to really kind of persuade them that He is real, or really just not try to force it upon them, or to a point where she felt like she did her job and did her service. And what I told her was that our job is to only plant the seed. The rest is up to the person and God, basically. Our job is to only plant the seed. You don't never want to force energy. You force energy, then there's a lot of room for error. So you don't never want to force energy. Our job is just to plant the seed. It's that person's responsibility for their happiness, their own happiness, and their own growth. If they want to water it, let them water it. If they don't, then they don't. They'll eventually learn on their journey of life. And our job is to be the example. And they'll see us living by it, and they'll see things start to happen. And our job is to plant the seed and be the example. If they're atheists and don't believe in God or anything, don't force it. Just plant that seed, and it's up to them to water it and let it grow and have that growth in their journey. Eventually, along the lines in their journey, God gonna do it for Himself. So you pretty much did your job by planting that seed of faith. That seed of faith can mean anything. It can mean having faith in that they'll water it. Having faith that that you did persuade them, or having faith that you help them enhance their perspective or change their perspective. I wouldn't say change, I'll say more enhance, because it's growth. You're helping them grow. That's what we're here on earth for, is to help each other grow. At least that's my perspective on everything. And love. So all you need is a mustard seed of faith for it to grow. So plant that seed. All you gotta do is plant that seed, and you did your job. So don't be hard on yourself if you feel like you didn't do God's work or God's service when you really did. All you gotta do is plant it, and they can do whatever they want to do with it. Don't break your peace. Don't compromise your growth and peace trying to help somebody else grow. If they don't want to grow, that's on them. Eventually they'll grow. Eventually they'll learn a lesson. It's like God sent you for them. And I feel like God gonna see that. Like, I sent that person for you, but you disregarded it. And now I'm about to show you. And that's why relationships are important. That's why I said if you ain't got no friends that you can call for spiritual advice, or they can call you for spiritual advice, get you some that's really in tune. Because the man upstairs uses people. That's why we connect. That's why relationships are important, so you can connect with people. So you have for instance, birds of a feather flock together, and that's energy. If you meet people like that, your frequency is going to be high, really high. So it's all energy. So connect and have those relationships and get in tune with yourself and other people who are like-minded. Just make sure you're dealing with the right people. If it's a bad vibe, bad energy, then it's clearly not the right ones. And you'll definitely feel it. You just got to pay attention. And yeah, that's TYS Talk for today. I hope you guys can use this and apply it, and use it to get to your higher self and get in tune and mastering your energy, your inner God, your energy, and your inner gangster. And yeah, tap in, master your energy. TYS Talk for today.